It's insane how much Disney owns.
I didn't know till you told me.
We looked it up.
Like they out here owning. They just bought Fox. They own ESPN. They follow our Instagram. Pass It Back Podcast.
What to do our YouTube, man?
Subscribe to our YouTube. Go to the videos you want to see. Go to all of them.
They all up there.
Come on. You
man.
gotta like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell. You know you want to get notified.
Chris,
you know you love us.
And Chris, what they do to Apple Podcasts?
They need to go to Apple Music and they need to look up Pass It Back Podcast. You know, aliens are real. I don't care what nobody say.
Bro, it's something
Elaborate.
It's something out
if
there.
If you're alien, bro, you telling me there's not only one, we live on one of what? 7 planets. And then there's 8 planets? Is Pluto a planet?
Pluto's not a planet, and that'd be 9.
Okay, 8. And then you telling me there's proof of multiple other universes, but
multiple other galaxies. And different systems.
Mm-hmm. So you telling me we're the only people out here just chilling? We're the only life forms out here?
Bro,
I definitely see where you're coming from.
I definitely think there's some aliens, bro.
There's something out there.
I just don't think they're like in how the movies are portrayed.
Yeah. I was about to say that'd be crazy. Like with just how big everything is, there could be like millions and millions and millions of light years away. There could be like a whole nother quote unquote alien race that is exactly like us.
That's what I'm saying. It's probably just like us.
That'd be crazy. Like some people like have crazy ideas of what aliens could be, but they could also be something exactly like humans, something similar, or like a lot of people like when they think aliens are like they're for sure more advanced and more like a lot smarter than humans. But I'm like, what if they're like dumber and just like I don't know, just like who knows? What
I tell you what though.
What if there's like another planet that has like animals and stuff on it?
That's what I was thinking.
Aliens. I don't know.
This is what will happen though. I know this for a fact. If we do happen to meet one of those an alien people or race of people or different race of people, either us, the human race, or their race is gonna take over one or the other.
Oh yeah,
it's gonna happen, bro.
Oh yeah,
it might not happen within the 10 years of us meeting, but bro,
it's gonna happen.
Human nature, bro, is just
there's just
corruption. Bro.
Yeah, and there's too many sightings what people have seen. There's too much video evidence of stuff appearing in the sky and going away in a second. Too much, bro.
I went
too much.
I on a road trip with my family. We drove through Roswell, New Mexico, and in that town, like the lampposts are just tall aliens with like light shining out of their eyes as the lampposts. There's like a whole alien museum and they have like stories about how people have been kidnapped and probed or just alien sightings and all this other stuff, and it's pretty crazy. I don't know.
It's something else. I definitely believe
I feel like some of the stories can be a little far-fetched, and some of it could just be people wanting attention or making stuff up, but like, I don't know. I definitely see where you're coming from.
Like, if there's video evidence of it, it happened. Okay? It happened.
Well, nowadays, you can't necessarily believe that.
Yeah, that is
true. With, like, editing and, like,
Photoshop. Speaking of editing, like, you see, bro, there's, like, a clip on YouTube where, like, this is how good editing done got, bro. Like, there's a YouTube clip where somebody said it was Billie Eilish and Justin Bieber carpool.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, they literally edited both of them. Like, if I pull up the video right now, you cannot tell it wasn't a carpool. Dead ass. And it has 2 million views.
That's crazy.
That's how good editing is. So, like, video, you can't really. You don't know, though.
Yeah.
You don't know, though. People are putting memes of Trump and stuff like that, and he don't even say some of that stuff. Or Hillary, or whoever's running.
Mm-hmm.
You just don't know, bro. But if they make it sound like...
Yeah, people can basically do whatever they want.
It's hard now. Yeah. But let's get into Jacobs, because Jacobs...
Yeah, Jacobs.
We don't know Jacobs.
Ooh. My conspiracy that I came up with is... I'm sure I'm not the only person who thinks this. I'm sure I'm not the first person.
Yeah, y'all
quote unquote come up with it.
Y'all comment if y'all agree with Jacob.
Oh yeah, and just if you have any conspiracy theories of your own or just know of one and you want to talk about it, leave it down in the comments. We want to hear back from y'all. We want to hear what y'all think. So, but mine is Disney is taking over the world. Okay. Hey, how do you take over the world? Miles and Chris, how do you take over the world?
You take the media. control the media.
You gotta
This is
control
true.
people see.
But my thing is slowly,
Oh yeah.
little by little. I'm gonna give you the example of Hitler.
Propaganda.
That guy, you were right. He did it right at the beginning, taking over Germany and like getting everyone on his side. Propaganda, media, just being charismatic.
And his timing too. That was good timing.
Yeah. And because like they were in a bad spot, they were in need of some kind of leadership, some kind of something. But then once he finally kind of like had his reign over in Germany, he got greedy, and when he was wanting to take over the world, what did he do? He just stormed into Poland and started taking stuff. And when you do that and just like using brute force and doing all this kind of crazy stuff, people are gonna notice. They're gonna be like, maybe we should stop this guy.
Exactly.
Like, the people are going to notice that. It's going to freak them out. Like, when you do stuff like that, like, use your plan to take over the world, do it super fast with brute force and just out in the open, it's going to freak people out, and people are going to want to stop you. And the majority of people are going to want to stop you.
Yeah.
So, they're going to eventually stop you. It's not going to work. But my man, Walt Disney, started his company and just started taking over everything. And what did he start with? Media. That,
Movies.
like, he's very charismatic, and he got people to like him, and he started his own corporation. He built it, and he's playing to people's feelings and emotions and making them happy, making Disney World, Disneyland, all this other stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like making movies.
Bro,
people wanna
Disneyland is like a
see.
bucket list thing now.
Mhm.
Yeah. Disneyland is awesome.
Like, he's making movies, making people happy, all this other stuff. But he's, like, it's crazy because most people, I guarantee you, most people don't know just how much Disney owns nowadays. It's insane how much
Everything.
Disney owns.
I didn't know till you told me. You know?
We looked it up.
Like
Yeah.
they out here owning. They just bought Fox. They own ESPN.
And
They own
most of the news networks, right?
Yep.
they own some news networks. They own so much.
And
It's
they got
insane.
Disney Plus.
They
They're going to
own
slowly
streaming
take
service. They're basically taking over, like I said, all media, and they're showing us what they want us to see. While in the behind the scenes, they're just like, oh yeah, we're taking over the world. Like,
Mhm.
because once they get like all the media and have a monopoly over that, and they
that's what I'm
for
saying.
sure can show us anything they want us to and make us believe it, man, that's when they just take over governments, and then
Bro,
they just
Oh yeah.
take over the world.
Especially doing it in America.
Bro,
Yeah, because, like-
that's huge, bro. Because like, remember, we're studying that right now in business.
Mhm.
Monopolies. Remember, he said Rockefeller.
Mhm.
Bro, Rockefeller had
He was a genius.
85% of the world's oil.
And that's huge.
85. That's back in his day, he was making billions of dollars, bro, and that's like $1 trillion now.
It's insane. Like, if you like get some kind of monopoly like that, it's wild. Especially doing it in the
You
background like
own
that.
everybody because
Mhm.
you just pay them off.
Exactly. Like, because people can't do anything without going through you. And so once they have control of that, like, say, like media, then they could possibly go to oil, start buying like gas, like oil and gas companies and all this other stuff. And then they just start controlling everything, take over governments, and just start taking over the world.
Bro, once you got a monopoly business, you can take over
Yeah.
everything.
You can buy other people. People gotta.
You can buy the judges, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. And not
How a
only-
judge not gonna go, bro? You pay a judge $1 million.
Exactly. And like,
How he gonna
once
take
you
that?
take-
Nobody gonna deny that, you know.
exactly, because politicians are all about money and just like getting reelected and doing what they want to do. Not even what they want to do. Most of the time, they just are told what to do. And so once Disney gets all that power and all that money, they can control anybody they want to. Be
Mm-hmm.
like, here's a few bills for you. Do this.
Exactly.
And so, and then people even say that like they have Walt Disney's brain frozen or whatever, and so that boy can see once he finally his company has taken over the world,
He finna.
he can own it. He is the ruler of the world.
Honestly, if he came back, I'd be okay. All right, let's get it popping, bro. But I like Disney, so
bro,
I don't know,
that's
man.
what they want. That's what they want.
But literally, like,
That's what they want.
if you do it, they've done it in the right country. Because I feel like when something is so big in America, it's
they're doing it all over the world
everywhere.
simultaneously.
Yeah. So, you know, Disney is not only big in places, but just like in Japan, they love Disney.
Mm-hmm.
They do everything Disney over there. You know, they have their own little mini Disney theme park over there. Not a lot of people know about it, but yeah, it's basically a Disney World over there, just like that. But man, it's crazy.
Bro,
So,
it's so
cruise lines, they have cruises that go all around the world, and
they own everything.
It's just so interesting, bro.
ridiculous.
Like, just to go back a little bit off the topic, just a little bit. Like, I forgot what caused. Maybe you can help me out on this. I forgot what caused Rockefeller to lose his monopoly power, but it was something stupid he did that caused him to lose the monopoly power. Man, I was on the tip of my tongue, man. Cause like they asked him, I think that's whenever they come up with rule of reason. Like they asked him, why did you do it? And like he couldn't come up with a reason. That's what it was. He couldn't come up with a reason, and he lost the case because of that. He could have said anything. Dumb mistake.
What did he lose? What did he lose the case for?
He couldn't give a reason to why he was monopolizing all the businesses and stuff. Y'all guys can fact check me on this to make sure I'm correct on this. But me and Jacob are in business law class right now. But bro, like he did something stupid, and then Hitler just invaded Russia just like a month or two too early.
Dude, I was about to say that dude, he was actually
he was
doing good. He was doing good. And
both of them.
And like Miles said, it's honestly him turning on Russia too early, and because he lost so many men in the freaking Russian winter. Like if you just wait till once the winter's over,
yeah,
he would have ran through them. Ran through them. Russia was literally like in shambles.
They were on their.
They didn't have any soldiers. Literally like just pulling kids. I watched that whole documentary. They were just pulling kids, bro. Like they're not even fully trained. These people, civilians, bro, don't even know how to shoot a gun. Just coming up just to have some resistance, bro.
All these.
And then the winter came, and then the
Germans stayed, and they all freaking died because of the winter.
And it caused Russia to build up their army again, and they took over. And it was doomed them, and then Rockefeller doing this thing, bro. It's just so weird, man. How close they get.
I was about to say all these powerful men, all these powerful people, they just get so close and then just have some kind of mistake, and then
the thing is,
it takes one little mistake for an entire like quote unquote empire to fall.
Yeah, that was a great word.
It's just so interesting, bro. Like somebody's like at home just like studying all these,
and they just
plotting.
And I'm like talking about like anything, all the way back to like the Ottoman Empire, like any time someone was like trying to take over the world or just take over something. They have one little slip up, and it shambles.
It's normally an ego thing.
Do y'all think it's possible to actually take over the world?
It's possible. You just got to do it right.
Yeah.
Like you got to do it slowly.
Yeah, I think it's a year's process.
But at the same time,
that's why
you outlive it, though?
That's what I'm saying. That's why you got to get a big following around you and start like a company or something and have it do it for you, because you might not live long enough to see it. So
that's the thing. Time is.
You got to start when you're born.
Have a successor.
I was about to say, have some kids. Have them.
You got to breed them to believe the same
kids to rule
thing.
The world.
Not you.
Not you. Your kids.
So yeah, man, we got real interesting on this podcast, man.
Yeah, I like that topic.